So halfway mark of the season, how you feeling about the Bombers' offense to this point?
I feel really good offensively right now. Week one we didn't come out and play the way we wanted to, but ever since then we've been putting up the points that we need to win games, and looking forward to the rest of the season.
Do you feel like you've had a tremendous amount of maturity in the way you're playing from just last year to this year?
Yeah, I definitely think I took a step up in my game overall. I just think the game's slowing down for me, making me allowing me to make faster decisions.
Now it seems like the offense has changed enough where you're able to run it more too.
hmm
It's a kind of like if you can't find anything in a passing game, you can take off and use your athleticism. Has that made it easier too?
Yeah, it's definitely made it easier. Last year, I mean, I could still run it last year, but not as well as I've been doing this year. So it's always nice to have that weapon with my legs if nothing's open to tuck and run.
So kind of a gauntlet to open to GCL. You get Moeller last week. Now you go to the pit to take on Elder. But how cool really is that? I mean, if you're a high school football player going to the pit too, this has got to be a pretty big deal for you guys.
Yeah, playing in the pit is my first start ever was at the pit, so I'm looking forward to being back there, and it's a great atmosphere, great environment, and I'm looking forward to seeing those fans.
How much different do you feel it'll be for you now, being that was your first ever start? Now you're more of a veteran.
Yeah, it'll definitely be different. Just I have so many more reps, so many more games under my belt. Like I said earlier, the game's slowing down for me, so it'll definitely be a lot easier.
3-2, you lose a close game at West, and then the Moeller game. What does this team need to do the last half of the regular season for momentum going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I would just say just finish every play with positive energy and positive force. There's definitely some reps and some plays that we can do better on offensively and defensively. And if we just continue to stack up good reps and good moments, then we'll get those wins.
So I'd be remiss. Are you an avid college game day viewer? Is that something like, do you feel like you have to watch that every week?
I mean, I love college football, so I always watch it. I love all that.
Do you ever give dad tips about like his picks or like you should say this or not do that ever?
A little bit sometimes, maybe here and there, telling him who to pick for games or maybe like a line to say on the TV just for fun.
Does he receive your advice on that stuff?
He does, yeah.
He does?
Yeah, he has his phone with him, so he can.
So do you text him?
Yeah, I'll text him during the game or during game day, and he'll text back. Yeah,
okay.
It's pretty cool.
Have you ever texted him something that he's actually then used on the air not long after?
My brothers have I forget what the word was, but there was some like really long like vocabulary word that no one knew what it meant, and he said it on the air a couple years ago.